guys, today we're gonna meet my friends. I'm gonna lower the screen so you can meet them. Here they are! I have so many! I'm so popular! So in this video, I'm gonna be introducing you guys to some of the supplements that I take. Unless I specify otherwise, these are all the brands and doses that my doctor recommends, and I'm gonna be putting the links to them in the description. You should start with the lowest possible dose to make sure that you don't have a bad reaction to anything. My doctor always says, start low, go slow. First, quick disclaimer. So this shouldn't come as a shock to anyone, but I'm not a doctor. So just keep that in mind when you're taking my advice. Okay! The first guy up is called Inosine. Here, Inosine. This is an immunomodulator, which is pretty helpful considering we have an autoimmune. This guy inhibits the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines. I don't know how to pronounce them, and the particular cytokines I definitely can't remember or pronounce. I do know that when I don't take it, I really notice the difference. This particular company, which again, this is the brand that my doctor recommended, really are terrible about shipping things on time. I always have to wait for it, and one time I was without it for a month and I was not human. Like, I was dead. This is precious stuff. My precious. It costs about $15 for 60 capsules. You start off on 1 capsule a day and then you move up to 2 capsules a day. So 60 capsules eventually is 1 month's worth. So this costs $15 a month. Okay, next! It has been so long, but I still cannot pronounce this. Okay, here you go. Maybe you can pronounce this. Phosphatidyl Serine? Whatever. This guy is for brain fog, so he helps with concentration, memory, focus, but obviously not my ability to pronounce letters. Initially, this will last you for 3 months, and it costs about $30 for 90, so it's going to cost you about $10 a month initially. And then it's going to be twice that because you're going to be taking it twice a day. Okay, next. Okay, this guy, Acetyl-L-Carnitine. Again, don't know if I'm pronouncing it anywhere near correctly. It's a really common CFS supplement because it supposedly helps with mitochondrial function, which we think is either inhibited or defective in CFS. To be honest, I don't feel a big difference when I skip this. But my doctor wants me to take it, so I'm gonna be a good patient. This guy comes with 200 capsules, and you take 2 of them a day. So each one is 500 milligrams, so you take 1,000 milligrams a day. Okay, next! Okay, the next one is one of my favorites. It's magnesium. This magnesium is called Magnesium Orotate. I've tried a lot of different kinds of magnesiums, but again, this is the one that my doctor recommended. You take 1/4 of a teaspoon. It looks like, basically looks like powder. You can see it looks like powder, and it tastes like chalk, so it tastes kind of gross. And doesn't really blend well with the water. It has really awesome effects, but it's really not a great experience drinking it. I do have a tip for how to make the experience a little bit better, and that's mixing it with D-Ribose, which tastes just like sugar. And I'll talk about D-Ribose later. Magnesium helps with so many things. It helps with muscle pain, with those tremors and spasms and seizure-like activity that we love so much. And this might be placebo, but I really think it helps with my mood and just like general sense of well-being. So I really love magnesium. It's one of my best friends, but I am not good about taking it because it tastes so bad. Okay, next. I've never come across this in my own research, but when I finally found medical help, one of the first things that my doctor did is she tested me for mutations on a gene called MTHFR. And she nailed it, because I am indeed a mutant. Mutations to this gene can cause like a whole laundry list of crappy things, but one of those things is inability to convert folic acid into folate. This is a lot of science! So I'm not going to confuse you with all the science, but basically you need your damn folate. You need to take your folate in a form that's already methylated for you. But guess what? Methylated vitamins are not cheap. Originally, my doctor prescribed methylfolate and it cost $1 bazillion and my insurance wouldn't cover it. And I don't know if you know this, but I don't have $1 bazillion. Instead, I found one online and it was cheaper, still not cheap, and she approved. So this is the kind that I take. It's Metabolic Maintenance, and it is 90 capsules at 10 milligrams each. And this thing runs around $70 for 90 capsules, which is still a lot. It's not $1 bazillion, but it's still a lot. But wait, there's more. You can't methylate folic acid, and you also can't methylate B12. For about 3 months, I was injecting myself with B12. I'm on break right now because stabbing yourself in the thigh twice a week is not as fun as it sounds. You have to order your methylated B12 injections from a special pharmacy, and they basically send you a needle that's already full of methylated B12. You stab yourself, or have somebody who really doesn't like you stab you, or have like your best friend stab you. Just like find somebody who really likes to stab. Methylated vitamins are expensive and painful. So I definitely think that if you want to go that route, you should get yourself tested for the mutation to the MTHFR gene, because you might not need that, you lucky independently methylating bastards. If you do have a mutation to this gene, you can at least be happy that it has such a dirty name. You can ask that everyone you know call you a badass motherfucker. That's it for the doctor recommended supplements, but I do take a few more on my own. So the following are ones that I take that I found, not doctor recommended, just my preferences. This one is called Curcubrain. It is curcumin, which is basically turmeric. You know what? I cannot pronounce that either. I cannot pronounce things. Turmeric, or however you say it, has anti-inflammatory properties. I also drink turmeric tea for when the muscle pain really gets on my nerves. This particular brand crosses the blood-brain barriers, so it helps with body inflammation and also brain inflammation. It's nothing major. It's not as strong as a prescription anti-inflammatory. This is for when the pain is not that bad, but it's just annoying. Okay. The next one is D-Ribose. Okay, this is D-Ribose or D-Ribose. If you think I can pronounce things, you should know better by now. So D-Ribose is a type of sugar, and it tastes just like sugar. So you can mix it with the Magnesium Orotate to improve the taste, right? So like this concoction tastes better than just this by itself. This thing helped with the pain so much. Oh my god, I want to marry it. Okay, so basically for this guy, I followed the Teitelbaum protocol. Dr. Teitelbaum did a study where he tested groups of CFS patients and groups of fibromyalgia patients and gave them D-Ribose, D-Ribose, whatever the fuck. And he found that there was improvement for both, but a lot of improvement for the fibro patients. So it really, really helps with pain. This trial was placebo-controlled and double-blind, unlike some trials we know. So it looks like this. It's a powder. It looks just like sugar. 1 scoop is 5 grams. You take 1 scoop and you mix it with water. I did 15 grams for 3 weeks, and then I did 10 grams for another 3 weeks. So I was on it for 6 weeks. So after I finished the first 3 weeks, the pain became a lot less severe and a lot less constant. And it's never been as constantly bad as it was before I went on the D-Ribose protocol. This is kind of a miracle sugar. After 6 weeks, I found that the benefits kind of remained the same. They didn't lessen, but they didn't increase. So after a while, I just stopped taking it. It kind of ran its course, did its magic. The effects were long lasting. I still have this, I'm still feeling this lower level of pain, and it's a lot less constant, and it's been like 6 months. So in my case, it seems to have had a very long lasting effect. I don't actually have a favorite brand of D-Ribose, so I'm gonna put a number of links, and you guys should choose whichever one is cheapest that day. One of the last ones is this one. This is my most huggable friend because he's so big. This is called the Energy Revitalization System. It is a big bottle of powder, which looks like that, and it comes with a scoop. So you mix this powder into water and you drink it once a day, and that lasts me about a month, a little over a month. It's got fiber, protein, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, E, K, B1, B2, B6, B12, magnesium, zinc. And it also has whey protein, malic acid, and a whole bunch of stuff that I can't pronounce. It also has amino acids, so it's got like a whole, I don't know if you can see this, like a whole list of aminos, which is nice. Basically, Teitelbaum claims that this powder, so like 1 cup of this powder a day is the equivalent of 50 pills. And I can believe that because it's got so much stuff in it. It's got so much stuff. I don't know if you can see any of that. The good part is that it saves you a lot of money on pill swallowing. The bad part is that it contains milk and soy, so if you're allergic to one of those, this is not a great supplement for you. And I'm not sure why he included those because so many of us are super sensitive. Okay, the last supplement today is melatonin for sleep. I've had insomnia my whole life. CFS insomnia is nothing new, but the thing about CFS insomnia is that the effects of it are much more harmful because obviously I crash and the pain increases and I get tremors and like the whole fun thing. It's just a lot more harmful when you're sick. So I do take prescription sleep aids, but I found that melatonin works better. And this guy is 3 milligrams, but they come in 3, 5, you can even get it up to 10. I don't have a favorite brand, but I just find that this guy really works for me. I hope you had a great time meeting my friends. If you have any friends of your own that you'd like to share with us, please feel free to talk about them in the comments below. As I said, most of my followers don't have access to medical care, so I think that under these circumstances, we have to help each other as much as possible and spread information as much as possible. Thanks for watching! I'm gonna try to send you energy through the screen. Do you feel it? Do you feel the energy? Is it working? Sometimes doctors will be like, you need to take your folic acid. And you need to be like, nah, I can't methylate that shit. It's a really common CFS supplement because it helps with